What's up? Alright, so it's not the best intro, bro. We ain't worried about that. We slacked on a couple days of doing videos, so we about to go ham. Feel like I just put it the camera. I gotta reshape up my hair, but it's all good. We did do some productive stuff, so be looking out. My homeboy started some stuff for Bike Life in South Jersey that I'm gonna be working on him with. So I'm gonna be adding my shit with his shit, and we gonna create some big shit. But for right now, we gonna get to these reaction videos so we can knock some of these out. We need to get back on track. We need to get back. We need like 5 a day. You know what I mean? Um, right now we came across this joint with Aton Danials. That we hate the way y'all talk to black women. All right, so let's see what this is about because I probably experienced this in life. Excuse me, but that is a very typical thing from. I don't know about high level. I ain't a millionaire or nothing like that, but at the normal level of life, that is a very serious thing. People will group. Well, women will group together, even if it means putting themselves in a bad situation. Even if that means standing for somebody that's actually in the wrong. I've seen a lot of women watch a girl do something fucked up, and a lot of women stand with her like she's a girl. Nah, 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 nah. But 2 seconds ago, this girl talking about she had a college degree, she this, she that, she make this, but once she does something dumb, now it's like she's just a girl. Whenever I see somebody say that shit, just a girl, I just automatically feel like the IQ is. They probably graduated from college, probably might even have a master's degree, but when I know that you use that statement that I'm just a girl, I don't even find it funny as a joke. And that'd be the main thing. Like they be thinking certain stuff is a joke, and they'll make it into a joke and expect you to laugh with it, even though to brush past it. Don't brush past it. Make them stand on it. Why do I always do that? Why is it always to go to the mom thing? Why you gotta bring my mom into this? All right. Why you gotta bring my mom into this? Cause it ain't fitting. They be tripping me out though. A lot of girls do that shit. They've done that shit in my life. Well, I've seen it. Growing up, high school, I've seen it. There's so many different instances where women will bring up your mom, especially black women, because they'll look at you and be like, well, you look like me. Ain't your mom black? Ain't your mom this? Ain't your mom this? Why are you worried about my mom? And you a grown ass woman. Why you worried about her? Like, the issue with you, not with you, me, and my mom. They not. Nah, yo, y'all need to say something. Cause y'all be expecting us to say something no matter what, or do something no matter what. So when it comes to that type of situation, you better stand 10 toes down and put your foot on her neck. Don't be letting that shit slide. That shit ain't fair. What's that gonna tell the next person, the next generation, or the next young boy, or whatever, coming up to be like, oh yeah, this is cool, this is all right. You know what I mean? I can be treated like this. You can talk to me like this. No, no, this should not be allowed. You should really, really take the opportunity to make sure that this person is held highly accountable. Yo, where's Bond? If a girl tell me I don't date some dudes. I've had a girl tell me I don't like dudes that's in the fitness. I don't like dudes with long hair. Um, shit, I don't like dudes with tattoos. I mean, in all reality, how can I get mad? That is not my preference. That is not my choice. I can't get upset. I don't plan on getting upset. But I see a lot of women get upset. They get angry. They feel some type of way when you tell them I don't date fat girls. I'm not interested in a girl who doesn't go to the gym. What is your diet like? What is your attitude like? Are you just okay with being in a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life? Do you have any interest of learning anything outside of that? Would you like to do things constructive with the person that you're in a relationship with? Would you like to do productive things? Would you like to create generational wealth between y'all two so that y'all can pass it down? I mean, any of these things could be something that a person will look at a person and be like, "Oh, I'm not interested in dating you." Also, um, anything, any of those things. Political views, I don't think they should be a big thing. I think those can be conversations. I don't think you should let like political views, um, stuff like that, stuff like political views. I don't think you should let determine whether or not y'all create a household together. I think those are things that you can actually be lenient on as far as like the communication base because you never know. Maybe one side might change, the other side might change. Those are not like lifelong have to be habits. Right? The lessons that you may teach your children and stuff like that, those are lifelong, those are forever. The habits that you have that impact them, those are forever. I don't think your political decision to influence a relationship. I think your morals, goals, and your code of life or some shit should have play a bigger part. I don't like how she talking. I mean, maybe he's experienced this in so many ways. Like I can say this in the relationship area, when it comes to black women, I've had um, start out good but bad experiences. When it came to friendships with black women, I mean, my bad, that's my tooth. I've had good and bad experiences. Um, I'd rather take the friendship good and bad experiences over the relationship good and bad experience because they were worse. You know what I mean? I don't think all what you call black women are negative. I don't think that at all. I refuse to let myself believe that. But the way she talking right now, I would just walk the fuck out because, bro, for one, you dragging your shit out. You take it too goddamn long to get your point across. And with doing that, you mad because I heard he felt. We really don't say nothing when y'all be like, y'all men, all y'all this, all y'all that. Like, when you a nice person, we can look past some things. We may not like them, but we can look past some things. When you a nice person. But when you look like annoying, we gonna pinpoint every little thing about you on purpose. Cause you need that. You need to slap in your face. I don't want to go in on the one on the end, but I want to go in. So why would you put your thumb up? Why did you do that? Why? Everybody in the world should be anti-fucking black. Black is not a race. It's not an ethnicity. It's just not. I mean, if y'all continue to treat it like it is, it will be, but it's still nothing. It's still nothing. You will be treated like nothing. All right. Anyway, um, I don't know. That just triggered me. Her throwing up her thumb. I went in straight attack mode real quick, but I keep my mouth shut though. Jazz and Jess. And I'm gonna be honest. If he hasn't experienced any good side of black women, maybe y'all should pass along the message so it can spread out more that people should be showing the good side of black women. Because a lot of black women do show the other side. And it's so crazy. Like, I was born in the 80s. In the 90s, it was difficult to talk to a woman, but it wasn't impossible at all. Early 2000s, a little bit more difficult, but literally not impossible. After about like 2015, 2016, it got a lot harder and a lot weirder. Like, it just got a lot harder and a lot weirder. Once 2020 hit, it just was like, just talk to the Jones that talk to you and evaluate them, honestly. Like, so, y'all don't make it easy at all. Like, we cool with rejection. Like, I'm cool with getting told no and all that. I'm cool with that. I don't care. Don't bother me none. But one thing I do notice that has been consistent is that a lot of black women don't like to be told no. When y'all get told no, y'all take offense. Y'all feeling this hurt. It's emotional season. Like, y'all about to have a nervous fucking breakdown. But y'all love to tell no. You can say no all day, but you can't take it. No, no, a lot of them are not. So I know what she's talking about. A lot of them are not. And I'm not against black women in any way, shape, or form. But when I go to the gym, did I see a lot of them? No. And I've been going to the gym a good while. I've been upside, downside, different gyms in different states, and no, majority of the time I see Latino, Asian, Caucasian. Um, when I do see black women, some of them not even black, some of them Jamaican, Haitian. Um, but some of the women I see that in there, they are either just starting out their process. Most of the time I see black women in there at the beginning of the year, January, February, March. You know what I mean? That type of situation. Um, I wish I'd seen more. Now, when I was in Richmond, Virginia, I seen a little bit more of the black community in there. So I will say in certain areas, you may have a spike of more black women in the gym. But in the areas of like Jersey, Delaware, um, down to like Virginia, I see them. Richmond had way more. Delaware had some. And these are not places that I went to the gym for like a couple of weeks. I went to the gym in Delaware for like 2 years consistently. In Richmond, on and off for like 5 years, 4 years. Jersey, same thing, like 5 years, 4 years, on and off, and then bouncing around. Like I went to a couple gyms in Philly. I went to a lot of Planet Fitnesses. So let's just say I'm gauging off of Planet Fitness. But I would love to see a lot more. You know what I'm saying? A lot more. I've heard a lot of excuses. I ain't going into the gym looking like this, or when people staring at me. Everybody's staring at your ass. Like, I heard a lot of excuses though. It is helping. He's being vocal. Whatever he feels at that time, he's being vocal. Just like you're saying something and you hoping that it helps, or you're hoping that somebody catches a hint and fucking listens. Being vocal. That's what helps. Communication. Apparently, you're not receiving that. And forehead over here is annoying the shit out of me. Like, how the fuck did your forehead get that big? Like, why are you having ponytails? I apologize. Whew. Contain this shit. What the fuck is she talking about? This bitch crazy. I want to go outside and hang with them because she just fucked me up. Yo, she crying right now. I hope she laughing for the same reason I'm thinking of laughing because this bitch tripping. She said it's very dark. You see Brittany's face? That's how my face just was. My face was like that. My face. Why is she still going? Is that the brick girl? Yo, please just look at Jess. Look at Jess. Look at Jess and tell me you feeling or thinking what I'm thinking. If you know what I'm thinking, and if you know what I'm thinking, then you know what I'm thinking. But put it in the comments if you know what I'm feeling or thinking, because my eyes just keep going that direction. Yo, I literally just read that bottom line, and it says Myron Gaines states that black people are the most racist people. Okay, we are now almost 8 minutes into this video, and I'm just seeing it. So many people have said that. He's not the first person to say that. So many people have said that black people are the most racist people. I don't even know how to gauge racism, to be honest with you. How do you gauge it? Like, what is the levels of, how do you gauge each ethnicity being racist? I think every ethnicity has a level of racism in it. Shit. You get good with bad. It's bad with good. It just works that way. If you put good out, there's going to be somebody that's going to look at it with bad. It just works that way. Or you're going to do something that doesn't make everybody happy. It may make 1,000,000 people happy, but there might be like 10,000 that don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. Fucking building new homeless shelters for $10 million. Somebody's not going to feel that $10 million should go to homeless shelters because there's a lot of homeless people out there that choose to be homeless. Oh man, I just made a mess. Oh, I gotta sweep. I just knocked over some rice. Damn, hold up. She ain't like that. She ain't like that at all. She ain't like the fact that that lady corrected her. She wanted her to agree with her. She wanted her to back her up, but that ain't how it went. Myron is not the probably the I don't know, I guess the best person. I mean, he said some corny ass shit. I don't really attach myself to these people. This is pretty much entertainment. Like even Anton, I like his channels. I'm subscribed to his channels. I was also subscribed to Fresh and Fit. I make my own decisions on whether or not who I subscribe to or who I stay subscribed to. You know what I mean? Just because I'm subscribed to you don't mean I agree with everything. It's just like O'Shea Duke Jackson. Some of his points and views, he made some points. He made some points that were completely wrong in my eyes, but I like his content, and I'm okay with agreeing to disagree with somebody that I'm cool with, that I'm friends with, that I'm family members with. So why wouldn't I be okay to agree to disagree with somebody that is entertainment for me? Now, if I met these people in real life and they showed me a good energy and I could show them back a good energy, then fuck yeah, then I can speak differently. I can speak a totally different way. I can speak like, yeah, that person showed love, and the only other option I had was to show love back. I mean, but see, that comes from a mindset of being a fair person. I don't think he had married anybody, but then you just agreed with her statement, but made the wrong assumption on her statement, and now that she corrected you, he's not a married to anybody. Oh, she bugging. Yo, she's wild for that. She's wild for that. Like, I'm not done speaking. You've been talking mad long for the last, like, what is this? This video's on 10 minutes. She's probably been talking like 7 of these minutes that I've been on pause and respond. It's been only to her. I think I heard Brittany talk or the Kamara. I think it was her. Oh man, finally, my eyes have went back to Jess. Whew, whew. Yo, you know, my bad, my bad. Just remind me of somebody from Mortal Kombat. We ain't even gonna talk about it all. We just gonna keep moving. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did I see that? Why? She makes me not want to do my hair even more. You see her head? Straight out of Mortal Kombat. Anyway, if you know who I'm talking about that just look like from Mortal Kombat, please comment. Please comment. Please. Oh my god, cause yo, I almost when I like looked at it and it clicked, I almost broke out in tears. I don't want to say the name though. I don't want to say the name. If I say the name, I'm not gonna stop laughing. I know it for a fact. This shit already got my eyes watering. Oh my god, yo. This shit already got my eyes watering. Hold up. What happened? Hold up. What happened? 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 My joint froze. My joint froze. Let's fix this real quick. She wild. All right. She wild. She talking about rape and bringing all this extra stuff in there. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. She doing too much. Let's go right here. Go right there. Got the Google Chrome. There we go. We back. We fresh. She out of pocket. I don't know what she got going on talking about. Hold up. Let's run that back a little bit.
Him.
Oh,
What does
that's
a rapist? And what does a
do
rapist
you
look like?
see how the women
So
I heard
since
him say
wait a minute,
different
since
from that.
we allegedly choose our rapists, right? Tell us what a rapist actually looks like,
Huh?
so we can make sure we avoid them. Can he do that? So anybody that will sit
Yo,
here and look at a woman
can you
and
choose
say,
better clothing to wear in public
"Excuse
that's not
me,
revealing where you
excuse
have your
me,"
titties with just the pastels over the nipples?
that's
You're
sad.
literally going out in the public
Do
with
you
the
know
bubble
that?
skirts.
Do
One mic,
you know that
one mic.
most women,
Let's
you know that most women who are sexually assaulted or sexually abused or raped were fully clothed when it happened? They weren't revealing anything.
really? Who
I
told
heard
you
him
that?
please.
say
What? Did like who? Where you getting all this stuff from? And you ain't got nothing to back it up. But she said something about the pasties, so that's another context clue making me feel like this is the brick girl. I don't know, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But man, just Mortal Kombat. That's all I keep thinking about when I look over there in that corner. She upset, yeah. She upset. Like I like her hair though. I do like her hair. I don't like that big ass collar though. Yo, Anton, he. I got this. His face says a lot, whole lot that don't even want to say, but says a whole lot.
Can we stop with the grape
Who
I
told
stuff?
you
think
that?
Yo,
we're talking
yo,
about something
let's
completely off
yeah,
topic. I think as far as
yeah.
Myron, not he's not everybody's cup of tea, and I get
The
that,
fact
and I
that you
respect
say that
that.
a woman deserves to be raped because of what she has
Oh
on
my
is
God,
trifling
please,
as hell.
Jazz, please,
That's
I
what she
feel
please.
like
said. Now
everyone
you
has.
please.
I feel like everyone has
Yeah,
who they
Brittany.
listen to, who they like to listen to. It's like
Y'all defending this rhetoric and
he's
want me
not
to
every.
find it's
Wait,
Okay,
weird.
Jazz. Go ahead, Brittany.
I feel
Start over,
like he's
Brittany. Say
just
that
not.
again.
I feel like he's just not everyone's cup of tea, which is respectable. I get that. I do feel like if you listen to what he says, he makes sense in what he says. You have to put together the whole story instead of things of what he says, because if you're actually listening, intentionally listening, it makes sense. A lot of people aren't going to listen to him because they've already made up their mind
Right there, hold up.
that they don't like him. They don't like his.
Which she's triggered. She doesn't like him. She doesn't like the fact that he has an opinion of his own. Maybe it's not his own, but regardless, he has an opinion of his own, where that he's sticking to. She don't like that. Um, she has a blueprint on in her mind on how black men are supposed to act, move, think, do all that shit. Jess has a fucking thesaurus from almanac, a dictionary, a 2 million page Bible in her head of how men should act. But we ain't gonna talk about all that.
His content, and that's fair. But at the same time, if you're what he has more than one show. He when you at Jazz when you had said, who does he do this for?
Hey yo, whenever I was in a conversation and I held my lip like that, I knew I was eager to say something that I probably didn't need to say. So I would usually like take a lean back and relax my body so that I'm not in like an attack mode. Right now, she's like My bad. My bad. My bad.
or who is he helping? Technically, he started off by trying to help men, and he,
Oh, God.
whether we as women agree or not, he has said that he has helped men. So
Please
that's
don't get
not our
banned off
concern
YouTube.
because we're women. So how he
Please
has
don't
helped
get
them
banned off
really
YouTube.
is no concern to us. At the end of the day, I feel like I've learned a lot as a black woman.
I'm so glad that YouTube can't read my mind. So glad.
I've learned a lot of things from Myron. I listen when he speaks because a lot of things that he says, he makes sense. I'm not like a fan, but I've watched a lot of his shows, and I feel like he is very intelligent. So I feel like just because I might not like everything he says doesn't mean that I can't still actively listen to what he's saying and pick up and take things from what he says that makes sense for
I'm
me.
I'm not
And
saying that you're wrong about that, Brittany. I'm not saying anything. Everything that I've mentioned, these are not just hot flash clips. The particular one that I'm talking about now, I can pull the video up because I see his people in the stream claiming that I'm lying. I will pull that video up where he is sitting around a panel of women and saying that, well, if you got raped, you chose them.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know,
He's
okay,
from the
so
KKK hood. He has
I,
a gun that's
Why is she so mad about that, though? I mean, it's a statement that came out of his mouth that he got to live by. And he said, if you got raped, you chose that. I mean, was there a conversation about the context that he put that in? Did he? Is there any details to the context of, like, you know what I'm saying, the beginning and the end of this conversation that would make any sense of why, or whether or not it was warranted to take offense context was they saying it? Because now I'm just letting my emotions carry me away, per se. Jazz.
shoots
there's
out
no
the N
defending
word.
that.
I've watched
Yeah.
that episode,
Brittany,
and
there's no defending shit like that.
it's not about
There's no
defending
defending
it.
anything like that.
It's not about defending it. It's putting the actual facts behind what he's saying.
Where's
And I
the fact about choosing a great?
no,
How do
what
you
his
choose the facts from that?
exact words were is women can put themselves in position in situations where things can happen. We all know that every man in this world is not
No,
perfect. We
no.
all know that there are criminals in the
Hold up. How come we never talk about the aspect of men put themselves in millions of positions that can get them killed, hurt, robbed, shot, stabbed, everything, everything. Probably uh, uh, physically taken too. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Men just walk outside. The only reason we ain't getting taken because don't nobody want our ass. That is it. We free willingly walk into situations which we might not come back from. And we know it. So, so with knowing that, right? How come you couldn't actually say that women at times put themselves in positions that they shouldn't be in? Everybody does it. So you can't take that away from adult women, young women. Yeah. Sometimes women put themselves in situations that they shouldn't put themselves in. Maybe they think they're going to benefit something from it, or they getting something from it in a way, and they feel as though it's going to be beneficial to them, and in reality, it's not. It's hurtful. Does that happen every day? I don't know. I don't know statistics.
world.
No.
We know that there's
So
criminals.
now we're making
Black
excuses.
people in the world. We know
So now
that there's
we're
black
victim
people in
blaming.
the world.
Jasmine,
Putting
How is that victim blame?
Put it like this. If we know that there's bad people in the world, right? Whether it's a man, woman, whoever, let's say men. We know that there are certain bad men in the world. Not every man, but there are bad men in this world. We know that. So if we as women, okay, decide to go outside with provocative showing
And we should be able to do that without risking the men not having enough self-control when they see women in clothing. It should not be.
there are
That's
bad
exactly
Yeah. So now we supposed to be responsible for everything. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. We supposed to be responsible for everything. They don't have to be responsible for nothing. We're responsible for everything. If they get hurt, it's our fault. If anything happens, it's our fault. We're responsible for everything. Simple and plain. So whatever they do that's stupid, we're responsible for it. Even if you don't know them, you're responsible for it. You get it? You understand that? Get that through your head. You're responsible for everything. Everything. It just don't have. It just you're responsible for that shit.
liberation that these
Money
women want.
lady.
And the focus should be on men
Wait,
fixing
wait,
their
wait, 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 wait,
behavior
wait, wait,
around
wait. No,
women,
no, no, no,
not
no, no,
policing
Jazz.
women's
No,
bodies. Are y'all
Jazz,
serious?
Jazz, Jazz,
It's not
Jazz,
policing their
Jazz,
bodies.
Jazz,
That
It's
is, you're saying
Jazz,
that to
Jazz,
cover up.
Jazz,
Meanwhile, women are
no,
doing
I'm not telling you
Jazz,
you have to cover
can you
up.
Jazz.
shut the
I'm
fuck up?
saying that something could potentially happen because there's bad
Turn
people
your
in
I
the
gotta
mic.
world.
mute
That's all.
everybody. I gotta mute everybody for a second. Jazz, you got on
what?
Kamaya and asked her to let you finish respectfully. And so Brittany has been patient. And so you gotta let her finish her point.
Oh, that
All
shit
right,
is
my
so.
bad.
You
You got it, girl.
gotta let her finish her point. Go ahead, Brittany.
You on
Oh,
mute, baby.
hold on. You mute. You muted.
Yeah,
You
you,
got to
Brittany.
mute. There you go.
You know, when being
Sorry. Okay. No, I was just saying that I do understand that hearing something like that does come off sounding crazy. Like, what do you mean a woman can? But if we know that there are bad people in the world, we can't control every man in the world. We can't do that. So if we know that and we put ourselves out there in a particular manner, it could potentially happen. That's all I'm saying. Is it right? No, but it could possibly happen. It can possibly happen to a child who's not doing that because there are bad people in the world. So we should protect ourselves and not put ourselves in certain situations or out there in a way where something could happen because there are bad people in the world. That's all I'm saying. Is it right for it to happen?
all right, so we're gonna end this one right here so I can get to another one. But all in all, I like what Brittany is saying, that we all are responsible for ourselves. We're all adults. We are responsible for the situations that we put ourselves in. Just pretty much what I just said, that men can put themselves in bad situations or whatever, dangerous situations. Why wouldn't it seem like it would make sense that a woman could do the same exact thing? It is true. A lot of women do choose to put themselves in bad situations at times. Why? Because they thinking about getting something out of it, maybe money or getting treated a certain type of way, things like that. And they'll look past things to see the consistency of the benefit. And that may bite them in the ass. This is a 43-minute video, which I should have never let it go this long. But hopefully some insight.